And hello, everybody. This is Brad from Not a Clue Podcast. This is just to let you know that we don't have a show tonight due to I have to work tonight, and I really just don't feel like doing a show. So this is a mini blurb episode here for you guys. We're going to basically recap last week's games that we picked and do this week's games. Also, we are going to pick a fantasy sleeper. So let's recap last week really quick before I get too far into this. Last week, our guest was Keith from the North Country Tigers, who we also want to wish good luck in the title game for the NFA Championship today. We hope you guys bring back a title for us. He went 4-1 last week. I went 3-2, and CD went 2-3. The Vikings beat the Niners, which we all picked. Eagles beat the Falcons, which Keith and I picked. CD picked the Falcons. We all picked the Panthers to beat the Cowboys. Got that right. Keith was the only one to get the Bengals over the Colts, and none of us got the Chargers and Chiefs game right. So this week, our guest is CD's wife, Erin. She's our guest picker. So the first game we chose was the Vikings at the Packers. CD and Erin both picked the Vikings. I picked the Packers in that game. Just seeing what Aaron Rodgers did, last week to my Bears. That's all I have to say. Chiefs at Steelers, we all picked the Steelers because they're at home. Texans at the Titans, we actually all picked the Texans on the road. Seattle at the Bears, I picked the Bears, and they both picked Seattle. And in the Patriots at Jags game, I picked the Patriots because it's tough to go against the Patriots because they're the damn Patriots. And CD and Aaron both picked the Jags. Speaking of that game, the fantasy sleeper for CD this week is TJ Yeldon because of the uncertainty of Leonard Fournette. And I picked Randall Cobb just because the receiving core for the Packers isn't going to be 100%. Excuse me. With the injury that they have in their wide receiving core, I just completely blanked on who was out, which is why I picked him. God, I feel like an idiot. Devontae Adams, he's questionable. He might not play, so that's why I picked Randall Cobb, just because he is going to be, him and Geronimo Allison will be the two guys that most likely will get the run, and I have more faith in Randall Cobb than I do in Geronimo Allison. So, those are the games for this week that we picked. To recap, Vikings at Packers, CD and Aaron picked the Vikings, I picked the Packers. Chiefs at Steelers, we all picked the Steelers. Texans at Titans, we all picked the Texans. Seattle at the Bears, I picked the Bears. CD and Aaron picked Seattle. Patriots at Jags, I'm the lone Patriots guy. CD and Aaron picked the Jags with TJ Yeldon as CD sleeper and Randall Cobb as my sleeper in the fantasy realm. Also, again, we'd like to send a good luck message to our boys at the North Country Tigers. We hope you guys bring home a title. Please do that. That would be awesome for this area. Also, I am going to be a guest on Dan D'Antoni Sports. That'll be Tuesday at 7:15. You can check that out at Spreaker.com/show/Dan D'Antoni. That's where I will be. Just remember to subscribe to this to our YouTube channel. You can also follow along and subscribe to our Spreaker channel, which is Spreaker.com/show/NotACluePodcast. Find us on Facebook, Facebook.com/NotACluePodcast. Find us on that Twitter thingy at NotACluePod. Again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel first name is Not a Clue, all one word. Second is podcast. So, hope you guys have a good weekend. Please stay safe if you're down in the hurricane/tropical storm area. And we appreciate everybody for your support. We are also going to be changing days for our show. We don't 100% have a date yet. It might actually be a floating day just due to the fact of my work schedule changing. So, adult life kind of has kicked in. So adulting, yay. But anyway, hope you guys have a good one. Take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.